Good morning, guys. Thank you for joining me. Here's an update what's going on with the volcano there in the Canary Islands on the island of La Palma. Day 33 of its eruption. 2,185 buildings so far have been destroyed. A current image of the uplift there. It is currently about 8 inches of uplift, and that is this monitor right here. So far today, there's been 60 earthquakes, the largest being a magnitude 4.3, a depth of 37 kilometers. So that would be about 23 miles below sea level. All earthquakes are measured from sea level. A current image of the spectrogram there for La Palma. Yeah, you can see here where different earthquakes brought up a lot of hot magma. This thing is not done yet. This is from yesterday. They are now telling the people, and you cannot predict what a volcano will do, but they are saying that the volcano will erupt for another 2 months. The possibly up to 6 dogs, they say are hounds, have not been rescued. They've been there by themselves for over a month and are slowly starving. Supposedly, when they went there to do something for the dogs, feed them, give them water, tried to do a possible rescue, they couldn't find the dogs. None of them were there. Reaching the animals on foot is impossible, as this would require walking on the hot lava, and helicopters cannot fly in the area because of the ash and hot gases from the volcano. They had to get a special permit to rescue the dogs. Under Spanish law, drones are not allowed to transport people or animals. The company's CEO said they had planned to send a 110-pound drone equipped with a wide net to trap the dogs and one by one bring them to safety. He admitted that they have no experience in transporting a live animal by drone, nor does anyone else. The dogs could react by running away, moving, jumping, he said. There are those who say that the dog could fracture a bone, have a heart attack. And now they're saying no date has been set for a rescue operation. They were supposed to stage a trial run today, but then they said that they couldn't find the dogs. They were missing. Here's a Twitter post from an article that I translated. It says, the mysterious disappearance of the dogs trapped by lava from the La Palma volcano and fed with drones. It is a great mystery. Where are the dogs trapped by the lava from the La Palma volcano? This Thursday, they will make a new sweep to see if they can find them and can rescue them. The only image there is of the animals is the open one in which they appear running in a pond, but they are no longer there. High temperatures caused by the volcanic eruption on La Palma make it difficult for thermal cameras to detect the animals, even preventing them from flying over the ground at around 10 p.m. The drone also incorporates a loudspeaker to call the dogs, but at the moment there is no response. Yeah, for some reason the page wouldn't translate, so I had to copy the text and then post it. Making it more difficult, says the operators will have just 4 minutes to lure the dogs into the net and another 4 minutes to fly them out. We don't want the battery to run out of life when flying over the lava, he added. And again, the CEO said, ultimately it depends on how the dogs respond to the machine itself. They've been eating very little for weeks. They might come or become scared of the drone. It really depends on the reaction. Well, they can't even find them anymore. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Here's a screen capture from another fellow that's been filming there in La Palma. This here is the newest branch finger of the lava as it heads towards the ocean. There's evidently a lot of apartment buildings in this area, and he was saying that the heat from the lava is setting trees on fire and palm plants on fire 100 meters from where the lava is flowing. On the live view of the Canary Islands, the white is water mixed with the different types of gases. The black is the ash that's coming up. This SO2 is actually starting to spread all around the world. Yeah, it's definitely going to make winter colder for many of us, maybe the UK, in the Mediterranean, here in America. This is an image of the SO2. 191.46 milligrams, it says here. So for health effects, parts per million, 1 to 5 threshold for respiratory response in healthy individual upon exercise or deep breathing. 3 to 5, gases easily noticeable, fall in lung function at rest, and increase airway resistance. 5 parts per million, increase airway resistance in healthy individuals, and it goes all the way up to 150, maximum concentration that can be withstood for a few minutes by healthy individuals. Tiny droplets of sulfuric acid in bog create acid rain, which can leach lead from roofing and plumbing materials, such as nails, paint, solder, and metal flashing. Leach lead poses a health hazard when it contaminates drinking water in rooftop rainwater catchments. Going to earthknowschool.net, here is SO2, and what it's currently showing. Doesn't really show how many parts per million, but it shows you the direction that the SO2 is moving. Yeah, all the way down across the coast, across the ocean. And CO2 and nitrogen dioxide and carbon monoxide. So I'll make that larger. Carbon monoxide, SO2, and carbon dioxide, and then nitrogen dioxide. This here is an image from October 18th, but you know, it doesn't show radon. And radon you can't see, you can't smell, you can't test, and that causes lung cancer. Some of the people have been allowed to go in and shovel the ash off the roofs. They only usually have about an hour and a half at a time to go in, which isn't enough time. And then they have to be escorted in, license plates taken. And then there's the worry that people will go into houses that are not theirs and steal from those people. Many of the people still have not received any financial aid from the Spanish government. A lot of the people do not have insurance. Many of the smaller farms are not part of the co-op, so they only have a short limited time to go in and pick their crops, what may be remaining. So they have a choice: shovel off your roof of your house, pick your crops. Yeah, and it's basically all volunteer work that's happening. And to make it worse, the Spanish government said they are only going to give them what the property value was worth in 2006, not what current property values are worth. A lot of the locals are mad. The tourists that are coming in and taking what remaining housing there might be available. Here's a Twitter post about one woman and her husband with their dog are living in a tiny caravan in a parking lot. There is now over 7,000 people who have been evacuated. There's a lot of confusions within the different little towns with the mayors of the towns. Many of the people that are working to help coordinate the people that are allowed to go in. Many of them don't even have cell phones. Sometimes there's only allowed to have 2 people per car when they go in to get their belongings or to shovel off their roofs. But as you can see, an hour and a half of time to go in and clean off your roofs is not adequate. No, it's not enough time at all. Over 2,185 buildings have been damaged or destroyed. So that's all I have for you right now. Any thoughts or comments or questions, please put it down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much for your support. Please stay safe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless y'all. Bye.